I made was to go to Winona when I got out of high school, because I never knew Winona even existed. That brought me to Minnesota. The second decision I made was to go back to North Dakota with my sister. And of course, the biggest decision of my whole life was on November the 22nd, 1951. And Glenn and I were married at the Immaculate Heart of Mary Church in Prairie, Minnesota. And
Very good.
How did you meet Grandma?
any other questions?
How did you meet Grandma?
Oh, I met her in college when I was a senior. She was going to St. Teresa's College. There was a girls' school college right down the road from St. Mary's. St. Mary's was an all-boys school, and now it's co-ed. And St. Teresa's has closed. But Glenna was a senior at St. Teresa's, and I was a senior at St. Mary's. And that's where I met her. I was going to school at St. Mary's.
Did you try she did dance with you when you asked her to?
I met her. I invited her to a winter sports dance. I called her up at St. Teresa's and wanted to know if she'd go to the dance with me, and she came. And that started our engagement. Anybody else got a question? Well, you better ask Grandpa, because someday Grandpa won't be here to answer them. I'm surprised that I lived this long. I've lived longer than any one of my brothers or sisters now. My two sisters died in their 80s. My two brothers died in their 70s. And so nobody in our family ever lived to be 90 years old before. Except my dad. None of us children. None of the children. Anybody else have a question about?
How many kids did you have when you moved to Tracy?
Pardon?
When you moved to Tracy, did you have any kids yet?
When we moved to Tracy, we had Michael was born in Tracy. Frank was born in Grand Forks, where I was going to North Dakota. Phil and Pat were born in Omaha. They're Irish twins. You know what Irish twins are? One born in February, one in December. They're Irish twins. They were born, and Michael was born in Tracy. The other four were born here. I was always looking for a girl. Oh, by the way, we lost one boy in Detroit. When I interned in Detroit, it was kind of a tough year. I had a bleeding ulcer. I had surgery, and we lost little Joseph at 7 months. He was premature. He took a couple of breaths. His heart was beating, but he didn't make it. I baptized him, and so we have a little saint in heaven. And when times get tough, you people, your brothers and you people, his brothers and sisters, don't be afraid to pray for little Joseph. See, he'll help you. He helped me many times. And then Ann, I delivered Ann myself. The doctor never got there in time. So the first girl that we had, we were waiting for that girl after 5 boys, and I was the one that delivered her. Then the other 3 were all delivered here in Springfield. Let's see what else. Oh, I was going to tell you about the schedule now. The schedule that we got here. We got rosary at 5 o'clock at church, and